All right. In this particular module, what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to have endless supply of leads, how to market yourself. This is a very important uh, piece. So I want you to make sure that you're paying attention because this is going to expand your business to make sure that you can generate more leads than you can handle. If you take these strategies and really work these strategies, you're going to make a lot of money. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this is how we market yourself. We have what we call a hot list. What is a hot list? Hot lists are pretty much new leads. Okay, so let's think through this. Okay, so TSS will provide you opt-in leads like from Facebook and other platforms like Instagram and LinkedIn and all these other platforms out there. So the way that this works is that there's an ad that gets put onto these particular platforms. They click on the ad and then they fill out a form to give you information, name, number, phone number, email address, whatever it is, right? There's a form and there's information that they fill out. Okay. And then these prospects are asking for a callback. Okay. That's an opt-in. TSS also has vendors, partnerships that we have that give you live transfers as well as TV leads. Live transfers is somebody is on the phone. They say, hey, this person's interested. And then they give you the information. TV leads, they're calling directly in from a TV ad, and you get going with your presentation. Okay. These are hot leads on your hot list. You can also generate your own leads through referrals, different campaigns. Maybe you want to start your own Facebook campaigns. It doesn't matter. Maybe one of your customers tell a friend to call you. Okay. They go onto your hot list. All these things. Okay. So I think we get the point with your hot list. These are new leads. New leads is on your hot list. You know where to work. You work through this because this will be the first time that you have contacted these people. Okay. So that's what a hot list is. New leads, new leads, new leads. Going through new leads, new leads, new leads. People you have never spoken to before. Okay. Then we have leads that should be in your pipeline. What does the pipeline look like? Well, this is your pipeline. This is our pipeline. You have a presentation, you give a quote, then there's maybe a 7 to 15 touch follow-up, and then they're either going to buy something or they're not. Okay. But at the end of the day, we're looking for a sale. Now, I've heard many different terms about this, right? I call it a pipeline. We're going to call it a pipeline, but I've also heard farm. Hey, we're farming these leads. We got to water it. We got to put the sun on it. We got to tend the ground. We got to turn the ground. We got to let it grow, and then we harvest, right? I've also heard of, funnels. They come in, they go through a series, same thing, presentation, touches, quoting, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, it's still a sale. So we call it pipeline. You got your hot list and you got hot leads on your hot list. And then once you make contact and you start the presentation, they go into your pipeline. Okay. So this is your pipeline. You're working your pipeline. If you want to be successful, you want to have 30, 60, 90, 120 leads in your pipeline. You want to have that many leads coming into your pipeline going into the next month. If you have that many leads going into your pipeline, you cannot fail. You will not lose. Okay? So leads in your pipeline are leads that you're currently working that are in this system. Presentation, quoting, your touch-ups, your follow-ups, and moving into sales. That is your pipeline. Now, if you want a secret, most average salespeople will follow up with their leads 1, 2, maybe 3 times. But the professionals, the ones that make a lot of money, the ones that that are true professionals. See, they follow up with their customers 7 to 15 times before sale is made. See, an average sale is made within 10 to 15 calls. But if you stop at 3, how are you going to get that sale? That's why this is so important. That follow-up is so important. You see, later on, you'll see that I actually break this 7 to 15 touch follow-up system down. Because you have your early adopters, you can have a bad presentation. If they see the value, they're going to buy. Some of them are going to need more information. You have your early adopters and your late adopters. Some people that just never buy from you, know how much you follow up. But, there's different sections and people need different content. People need different follow-up to be able to make the decision that they feel comfortable with. Okay? So that's a secret to this pipeline. And that's why there's a 7 to 15 touch follow-up system that you want to go through to be, and it doesn't have to be sales posture all the time, but you do want this follow-up to go through. Okay. That's a secret about this pipeline. That's the secret between a salesperson and a professional. A salesperson doesn't have a coach, doesn't have a mentor, doesn't look to train. A professional always looking to train. A professional has a coach, has a mentor, goes to their leader, and continues to communicate with their leader because they want to just get better. You got to continue to go to your leader and communicate with them. Find out, hey, what are you seeing that I don't see? What areas can I get better at? Everybody needs a coach. Everybody needs a mentor. Everybody needs somebody else watching out for them. Ask a personal trainer if everybody needs a personal trainer. They're going to tell you yes. Because there's something, you're not going to push yourself as hard if you don't have a personal trainer. They're there to hold you accountable. Your mentor is there to hold you accountable. Your trainer is there to hold you accountable. To make sure that you're doing these 7 to 15 touches. To make sure that you got your presentation tight. To make sure that you're closing right. All that. All right. Raving fans. What is raving fans? Well, raving fans, these are the ones that, that go in there ready. They're all in for their team. They're all in. They're ready to go. They go there hyped. Okay, so what do raving fans do? Well, they're the loudest ones. They're making the most noise. They're cheering when they need to be cheering. They're quiet when they need to be quiet. What do they look like? Sometimes they have full gear, hats and necklaces and chains and face paints and, custom clothes. Maybe it's the jerseys, whatever it is. But these guys, that's what they look like. They're all in. They're ready to go. They're wearing the color of the night. They're wearing the color of the day. You're probably asking by now, well, how does this apply to sales? And I get this all the time. How will it make me money? Well, let me tell you, okay? If you have a raving fan, what are they going to do for you? Well, they're going to make the most noise. Social media. Go talk to Eduardo. He's my final expense guy. He's my insurance guy. Man, he sold me life insurance, but hey, call him for your property and casualty, your car insurance. Call him for your Medicare. Call this guy. This is my insurance guy. That's what they're going to do. What do they look like? They look like average people. Because that's what a raving fan is. But they will get painted up for you. They will paint their face for you. They will put the clothes on for you. They will carry your business card. They will pass out your business card. They will make the most noise for you. They're the ones sending you referrals. They're the ones that are on social media making the most noise, making sure that people know who you are. How do you make money? Well, when every time one of these raving fans give you a referral, that purchase, that buy, that's how you make money. The money's already there. It's up to you to go get it. If you use the raving fans, this is where the bulk of your business should be coming from. 80% of your raving fans send you a referral. They're going to buy because they believe they've already did 80% of the job. All you got to do is close the deal. Your raving fans are going to push for you. Matter of fact, they're going to be like, you didn't buy from them? What's wrong with you? Man, you better call this guy up and go buy from him right now. Tomorrow's not promised. We don't know what could happen. Call them right now. Matter of fact, your raving fans will call you on a three-way with them and say they're going to purchase right now. That's what a raving fan is going to do for you. Each customer that you have should be valued at 6 referrals in a lifetime. Minimum. If you have a raving fan, if you do your follow-up, if you're staying in contact with them, if you're telling them happy birthday, if you're calling them every couple of weeks to say what's up and how you doing and how's the family and really know who they are. Hey, have you talked to your son? Have you talked to your daughter? When was the last time you seen your grandkids? You have any questions about your policy? Who do you know that I can help? Who do you know, love, and trust that I can help? Give me their name. Give me their number. Hey, did you go on to Facebook and, share about me, send out my contact information? Did you go on Instagram? Did you do, WhatsApp? Whatever's out there. You got to create these raving fans. You got to give them something to cheer for. There's nobody in the world that's better to cheer for than you. How do you create that? How do you become that person of influence? How do you become the authority in the marketplace? You stay connected to your raving fans. When you stay connected to your raving fans, they'll run through walls for you. All right. Last one is what we call a roadshow. Yep, that's right. You're probably looking at me saying, what? What is a roadshow? Eduardo, what is a roadshow? I'm going to tell you what a roadshow is. A roadshow is a group of people, a presentation with a lot of people. I'm going to give you some tips and ideas right here. Hope you're writing this down. A roadshow is maybe an upscale living facility for seniors. Maybe it's a senior living, those 55 and up apartment complexes, living centers. Maybe it's a school, an elementary, a middle school, a high school. Maybe it's an apartment complex, somewhere that they can advertise for you. And they have a facility that you can do a presentation at. If not, we got a presentation here. It doesn't matter. If you don't like doing these, set it up. I'll do it for you. Maybe you want to set one online. We have the capabilities. Technology is beautiful. Technology is beautiful. Take a look. You're doing this. I'm doing this presentation right here for you. And we can do it live. We have the technology to do it live. Give me your name, give me your number, give me your email address. That's all we really need to be able to give you a call and put you on my hot list. You see, roadshows are very important because they give you groups of people, groups of information to be able to go out there and contact. Let me tell you, if you did 4 roadshows a month, or if you had me do 4 roadshows a month for you that had 30 plus people, that gives you 30 new names and numbers and email addresses to contact for the next week. How powerful is that? Are you telling me that you wouldn't be busy with all this information, with all these extra leads? You got your hot list, you got your pipeline, you got your raving fans, and now you got road shows? Let's go. This is how you stay busy. This is how you become a peak performer, a top producer. You do that by engaging, in every one of these areas and make sure that this stays full. It's hard for me to believe when you're like, hey, I don't have any leads to work, when you have all these resources. That's the mindset you need. When you have this mindset, you can't lose. So that's what this lesson is all about. This lesson is about making sure you have enough leads to be cranking up and to make sure that you're making the money that you deserve. Make sure that you are living the lifestyle that you deserve, making the money that you deserve. Follow this system. Follow these resources. And I promise you, you will make the money that you want to make. All right, I'll see you in the next module.